In Science Today, we're going to continue learning about severe weather and how to prepare for severe weather. So let's go over our DLO. You just watched a good video on preparation for severe weather, and then we're going to do a sort, just like the kids in the video. So our DLO, our daily learning objective, I'll go first. Today I will use a forecast to prepare a safety kit. Now it's your turn. Today I will use a forecast to prepare a safety kit. So let's review the different types of severe weather that we've learned. Severe weather is weather that is very, very stormy. So we learned about thunderstorms, which is a big rainstorm, a heavy rainstorm with strong winds, heavy rain, and lightning. We spoke about winter storms, and the worst ones are called blizzards. And blizzards have strong wind, lots of snow, and it's during the winter when it's cold. Another type of severe weather we learned about were tornadoes. And the tornado is another storm that can happen during a thunderstorm, and they have really strong winds and cause a lot of damage to communities and property. And guess what? Hurricanes also have very, very, very strong winds, and they can blow trees and blow property and blow waves up onto the shore. Which two types of weather that we learned about, severe weather, can happen in Farmington? Let's see. Hurricanes happen near the ocean. Do we live near the ocean? No. So I would say hurricanes are not going to happen in Farmington. Tornadoes. Tornadoes don't happen in Farmington. We have little dust devils once in a while, but like a big full thunderstorm with tornadoes, not really in Farmington. So that leaves us with blizzards. Does it snow here in Farmington? It sure does, and we're also a very high altitude. We can have blizzards. They don't happen that often, but we can have strong winter storms. And how about thunderstorms in the summer? Do we have thunderstorms in Farmington? Definitely yes. So we can have thunderstorms here in Farmington. When we have severe weather with really strong winds, the power might go out. So when the branches fall and break and they fall on the electric lines, the power lines, then the power goes out. The stores might be closed. If the roads are really bad, it might be too bad to drive in them, especially during a blizzard when there's so much snow and the snowplows can't keep up with it. So we might lose power. We might not be able to get to the stores if we need something. So we need to have an emergency or a safety kit at home in case we have an emergency from severe weather. The emergency kit supplies should last about 3 days because typically the snowplows can get out and plow the roads. Typically, the power is able to come back on so we can have our refrigerators running again and be able to cook things in the microwave. So we should have enough supplies for 3 days, and you can make this as a family. And I hope that you gather some supplies at home to make a beginner's safety kit. Maybe you already have one. So we're going to sort some things that are essential and non-essential, just like in the video. So I'll put this in green. Essential. Essential items are things that you would need to survive. Food, water, shelter, items like that. Some things that would be non-essential would be things that you would not need to live. You don't need them to survive. So let's go over a few pictures that I have. Let's look at this forecast because we're looking at a forecast to prepare it. So this is a forecast, and do you see the different colors on here? Up here it has a legend. A legend tells us what each one means. So the red part of these states, it says blizzard warning. And it has a green box that says blizzard watch. The white one, or the really, really light blue, is a winter weather advisory. So that means it could be cold. Some different types of weather happening over there. A pink is a winter storm warning, like they're definitely getting snow. And then the blue part is a watch. So just watch out, you might get some snow flurries and some winds. But this red part here says that these cities and these states have a blizzard warning and there's a blizzard coming. So using this forecast, families can prepare for bad weather, not being able to go to school, not being able to go to work, and having food for at least 3 days so that you don't need to go out into the bad weather. Let's go over a couple items. Things that you would need and want. So let's see. Medicine. Do you think you need medicine? Is that essential or is that not important? Well, if you have family members that depend on medicine to help them, then you should have extra medicine in your supply kit. How about makeup? Do you think we need makeup? Is that an essential item to help us survive through a severe storm? Or is it something that you can live without? Does the makeup really help us? No. So that would be non-essential. How about milk and bread? Normally this is something that would be an essential item. But if I'm making a safety kit that I want to make and just have it sit there in the closet until I need it, is that milk going to last sitting in a bag in the closet? How about a loaf of bread? These items are called perishable food items. They go bad. So when food items go bad, they're spoiled and you can't eat them. So I would say this is non-essential for an emergency kit because the kit is going to sit there untouched for a while until you have an emergency. So normally we would need those items, but in this case, not so much. How about water storage? If the power goes out, is the water faucet going to turn on? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how you get your water. So water can sit in the water storage containers for quite a while. So that can sit in the closet and be ready to go when you have an emergency. How about toys? Are toys essential in case a storm happens? Not really. But if you want to entertain yourself, you can have your toys ready to go. But this is not something you need to have in your emergency kit. It might be something you want to have for entertainment. How about flashlights and lanterns? We know that in severe weather, the wind blows and blows and blows and can damage the power lines. So if the power goes out, no electricity, you want to be able to have some flashlights with batteries. So that would be essential. How about a first aid kit? If someone gets hurt, are you able to go to the hospital or call for help? Not really. So a first aid kit has some basic items you would need to patch up cuts and scrapes. So this is something that can sit in the closet and wait till there's an emergency. How about an MP3 player? Listen to music and tunes. Do you need to listen to music during a severe storm? No, that would be non-essential. It'd be nice to have, but this takes electricity to charge, and if the power's out, you can't use it. How about canned food items? Canned food items are different than our perishable items. This is called non-perishable because the canned food can sit in the closet and sit in a bag for a long time, a couple years, and without going bad. So this would be essential because it can sit and wait until you need it. How about a toolkit? If something breaks, can you just call a handyman? Not really, if the roads are bad. So it's good to have a toolkit to fix anything, especially if you've got some things around the house that just need fixing, maybe from some damage. You need a toolkit to help you fix things that you might need fixing. That would be essential. And how about a bouquet of flowers? Are the flowers going to be essential and can sit in a bag or a closet for an emergency? No. They're beautiful though. You could want flowers, but you don't need the flowers. So we'll put that in non-essential. And last one, toilet paper. So if we have a storm and it's bad and you can't go to the store, you're going to need something to wipe. So I would have some spare toilet paper in your emergency kit because you could use this to blow your nose. You could use it to wipe something up. So I would have a few rolls just in case. So at your home, looking at our essential items that we could use for an emergency, I want you to try to build an emergency safety kit for your family at home. Think of the things that we talked about today: medicine, water, flashlights and batteries, first aid kit, some food that can last a while, and build a small kit. And think about the things that you might not need. All right, have fun with your family.